Another part 3. We always do part 3 when you're here because you are a bad motherfucker and you live far away.
Correct.
So you just come down once a month then?
Yeah, just once a month.
That's fine.
You won't be here next month though.
Yeah, I'm taking next month off. I got a lot of work to catch up on. July's busy because people are on vacations. Well,
I like to fuck their days up on vacation.
I'm doing skip tracing now, so it's a new department. That you remember me telling you about it? So we did really well last month, and we need to continue that trend. So I'm going to work some overtime, and my parents might be having something for the 4th of July possibly. So
clean out your closets and stuff. And get some stuff done around the house.
I'm literally going to be working overtime on the weekends. That's when I can get up here. Is on I can take one Saturday a month off.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take a Saturday off in July. I'm going to work all weekend. So.
Damn.
So we can make sure that this department stays and grows so I can bring you on, son.
Yes, sir. My problem is I can't move this small town girl out into the city life.
Oh. Dublin's got good schools, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Dublin's got good schools.
They do. And
you could do the commercial for it.
It's like fucking... It's like a little town that's perfect, Dublin, It's like...
I'm just over it. I'm over this town I live in. I want to move on. Do something else.
Yeah. Try it out. Don't work. Kenton's not going anywhere.
No.
But the drive, that many hours in the car is just such a waste of time to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be 3 hours round trip.
How long did you work in Columbus till you finally moved out? Did you do the
3
drive?
months. Yeah, I did it for about 3 months.
I mean, how many hours do you think you were in a car?
I mean, think about it being probably at least an hour and a half there. And
to me, that would be all my hobby time, which is where I do all my music and shit. So I basically have to quit that and spend it in a car.
Yeah, that's not fun. It's not fun.
It would drive me crazy.
And my dad drove downtown from McGuffey, downtown Columbus, every day for 10 years.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Is he insane?
He's like, at points you're just like not even sure you're driving anymore because, you've been doing it for so long, you're just on autopilot.
Oh, my God. It's such a risk every time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm a whack job.
And then his car would break down sometimes. Like when I moved to Columbus, his car broke down, and in Columbus, I had to go to campus and get him and take him, home. So.
I was just down there this last Wednesday, and I mean, there was thousands of people. I was on High Street, went to this Japanese bar on High Street. I don't know the name of it or whatever. Mm-hmm. But there was just thousands of people everywhere on the street. I get fucking...
Summertime in Columbus is nuts, man.
They're very busy. And there's a lot of people doing a lot of outside things everywhere.
I feel small and get lost in everything.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking at first, and then you get used to it. So, I mean, I still get pissed off driving there. It still makes me nuts. I've lived there 10 years. I fucking hate driving in Columbus.
Yeah, especially you. You're a nervous wreck when you would drive.
I can't stand it because there's all these laws and rules that you have to learn, and nobody fucking follows them. Once you get that piece of plastic, they're just like, oh, fuck it, I'll do a U-turn. Fuck that.
I could be on a country road with nobody on it with you, and you're nervous as fuck.
I don't like
you would go
to drive it.
Your signature is fit. You go 55, and then you back off and go down to 50.
That is correct.
Back down to 50.
Well, let me tell you, it's nerve-wracking for me to even think that I've got all these people that are riding in the car with me. I have their lives in the palm of my hand. I didn't want that responsibility. You're making me drive to the movie. Oh, great. Now I'm going to take all these lives in my hand. And then if I wreck and you fucking are maimed or killed, I got to explain that to your girl.
And then
I'm just a terrible driver. I'm sorry, Stephanie. He lost an arm and an eye. I apologize.
And then we're probably fucking with him as he's driving, too.
You guys always were
turning the radio on and
loud and
smoking drugs in his car. Well, maybe no, we didn't do that. Whoa. Click that off.
Whoa.
And yeah, probably elbowing you every symbol there was.
Stepping on the gas pedal. That was always my favorite. Stepping on the gas pedal.
Yeah, that's a good time.
Or the one time when I was at Kroger's and I was cashing my check and you were in the car And I come out, and my car is not where it was. And it is at the very end of the fucking parking lot, at the very back.
That's great. That's great.
Oh, yeah, all the way. The Kroger parking lot here in Kenton, all the way to the road, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's, yeah.
Really, really good one.
I remember when he came out of Kroger's, he was this big.
And he's like,
He kept getting closer and closer.
God, Kroger.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to say Kroger.
Yeah, absolutely.
I worked
Don't
there.
say Kroger.
Yeah.
I worked at Kroger.
Who the fuck are they gonna sue?
Fuck Kroger.
Gonna sue me?
Fucking
If you can't say fuck Kroger in this country,
Yeah.
I don't know where we're living.
goddamn Kroger and your fucking hierarchy. It was my first real look at how corporate business is run.
You
Those
looked
fucks.
good in there, though. That blue vest set your eyes off.
It was kind of tight.
Yeah. You really worked those chicks around there, though. They were always flocking around you.
We gave them a run for their money, didn't we, Franklin?
Yeah.
Not really. They didn't have a very good run.
Well, thanks, Frank.
You did great. You did great.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember a lot of awkward parties and weird situations when we
Where I had
worked
sex
there.
with that girl in her bedroom.
I
and
was
you
in
were
a
knocking
room
on
one
the door.
time where
Yeah, that was funny.
I was in a room one time where you banged this chick's leg.
Oh, here we go with this story again.
I just pleasured myself.
She's like, whoa, slow down.
He's like, "Are we on full on sex?"
She did not. She was all for it, and then all of a sudden backed out of it, and I was like, "Really?
You were too.
I pass that house every day on my way to pick up
Just
trains.
laugh.
So, yeah.
I got all mad and left. I was like, you know what? Fuck you. If you're not gonna bang me, what am I
Yeah,
doing
you
here?
did.
I don't want
He
to sleep
got
in
out of
some
there.
shitty house that I don't.
Yeah,
live
it
in.
was awful.
Yeah.
I wish you would have took me with me. We would have went home and made out or something. I don't know. It would have been a lot better than what happened there.
That was hilarious.
That was funny though. Whenever we were at that party and you were in that room with that girl,
Yeah.
and Derek Collins was on the phone.
And he made you pass the
And
phone to him.
he wanted us to. What did he want us to do? Get back to where we were at?
Yeah, go back to some.
Go back to Josh's house, probably.
No, it wasn't Josh's. He was at another party.
Oh, okay.
And we had left it and went to this party because
Yeah.
I heard about it through some girls at work.
Well, how did that end up? The girl said
She had said something like she was standing in front of all these people and she was like, "I just want somebody to bang me tonight." I don't
Oh,
know.
my
And Randy's
Lord.
like,
I was
I will
do
do that.
it. And then she laughed, and then we talked, and then we did. I didn't think it was going to happen.
He's in there forever. And I'm on the phone with Derek, and he goes, "Tell him to get his ass back here." For whatever reason, and I go over to the door, and I knock on it, and I say, "Randy, Derek Collins is on the phone. He wants to talk to you. Could you come out here, please?" What did you yell through the door?
I said, "I can't. I'm naked."
Yeah.
And you're like, "Well, throw the phone in." So you open the door and toss the phone in. I got up off the girl and grabbed the phone, and it's Derek with his little munchkin voice. Get back to this party. I'm like, I'm knee deep in pussy, son. Click.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I went back to banging her banging her and looking away at this little fucking tiny bed that her kid apparently slept on in the same room. And I remember after we were done, I said, "Your kid's not over there, is he?" And she's like, "No, he's at his dad's this weekend." But the whole time I didn't know if there was a kid over there.
Oh, my
I just kept
God.
looking to make sure nobody was fucking
Oh, my
popping up.
You're like, "The fucking kid's gonna get up in a minute."
A little banging king right here.
Yeah. I just lucked into some shit here and there, and I'm not good at any of that.
You got great stories though.
You got some good stories, Adam?
Yeah, what's going on, Adam?
Oh man, I've got a couple.
Yeah, let's hear these.
I was introduced to hookers at a very young age.
Yes, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
A couple months after graduation from high school, I was in the shit. Like, I was down in North Carolina, and I just graduated from Marine Corps boot camp, and I was getting ready to go to the School of Infantry. And I didn't get laid when I was home on leave from boot camp, so I was, dying for some pussy, I guess. We met up with a bunch of guys down from down in North Carolina from boot camp. We all got hotels because we didn't have to report for a couple days, and got in the yellow pages, and there it is, as 1-800-BABES-ARE-US.
Right there.
So we call the number, and these two fat, nasty chicks show up.
Oh my God! In
didn't
North
even get to pick 'em
Carolina?
or
Yeah. Well, I called them back, and I was like, "Hey, you got to send like some better ones." So they sent 2 more.
What were the ones that came doing when you did that?
They left, like they were gone.
Or
Yeah.
like, did they get insulted with it?
Yeah, we told them to kick rocks and like get out of here.
Oh my God!
We're not paying you for that. Like, you owe us $100. We don't owe you nothing.
Oh my Lord!
Yeah, go call the police.
Right.
Let them know.
But they sent 2 more, and we had 2 rooms, and it was about 2 minutes later, and they were $100 richer, and that was it. But
They came back.
That's a good deal, though. $100, I'd fucking throw
Yeah.
$100 down.
yeah,
I'd do that
Korea.
once a week if I could.
How much did you spend in Canada to get your...
It was like 160 American
Jesus.
dollars.
Wow. You should have asked him.
Yeah.
I was stationed in Hawaii, and I was like a room rat, man. I'd just sit in my room all the time and didn't do much anything. And I was reading a Hustler one night, and it was talking about the best looking hookers in the world. And the #1 spot was Waikiki in Honolulu,
Yeah,
Hawaii.
those chicks gotta be fucking
Yeah.
hot.
It was like I caught a $30 cab down to Waikiki and spent like $400.
That was awesome.
Now that was good though, right?
Yeah, but like for 5 minutes, man.
Oh yeah, because the harder they get, the
Yeah,
quicker
it's
it's
like
gonna go.
I mean, you're just ready to fuck a hooker, man.
Yeah.
I'd pay extra to lay there with them for a little while. Now,
Oh my God, Randy!
I just talk like I'd be like, you need to care about what I'm
Like,
gonna say.
Okay, well, we've still got some time, so I'm going to put on this air supply CD,
Yeah.
and we're going to lay down.
I would. I'd brush her hair.
See, in Korea, when I was in Korea, we went to another place.
There we
and
go.
It was called Club Love, and they pretty much wanted us to go there. They passed out condoms and everything, told us to go to that place because our doctors tested them for STDs and this, that, and the other. Because if you go outside where you're supposed to go and get an
Yeah,
STD
that's
from
scary.
some girl in Korea, like they won't let you back into the country or anything.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So you're stuck with gonorrhea in the middle of the country you don't know.
Yeah, pretty much. You're
That's horrible.
quarantined.
So
But you can get all nighters, like, and that's like about $100, $80 for all night. Like their mama son, old lady, come bring a big old dish of like some Korean soup with cat in it and shit.
Korea,
It's delicious.
this sounds amazing. That's what I'm saying. This country needs to legalize prostitution because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of trying and hearing relationships. Like, I have a relationship and I hear how I'm not doing it right every time, that I need to do more and more and more. And I just don't care enough at all. I'm 31. At this point, I'm not going to have kids.
Whoa, Randy.
I'm not. I mean, I don't see myself going and getting a real girlfriend right now and being like, let's get married and have children and fucking have a fucking house.
You'd be a great
So,
father.
I would be a pretty decent
How
dad.
long? You want to put a timetable on how long it is before Randy has kids?
5 years.
5 years. Within 5 years.
If his sperm's any good to begin with.
Yeah, who knows? I might be lucking out this whole time
Yeah.
shooting blanks. I don't know.
I would vote for that.
Or maybe I've already got a kid out there.
Maybe you do.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I miss all that horrible the baby part and get to the part where they're like 14 and I can
14?
throw
That's
balls.
not a good age, is it? When they're a baby, you can kind of control them. When they're 14, they might be big enough to try
And
to take a run
if
at
he's
you.
a dick, I just won't see him anymore.
If you're mean to me, I won't talk.
I'll just pay the required back child support and be done.
Yeah, Korea. Yeah, you don't want to get an STD in Korea. Christ.
No.
That's exotic STD.
That's awesome though.
Yeah, a bunch of us snuck off base, and it was about 7 of us. And we caught cabs down to Club Love, and we ended up getting all-nighters and went in the back alley. And
Right in the alley.
yeah, well, they have rooms, man. Like where they live, like their size of their apartments, like the size of this room. They have their shower, their sink, their stove, their everything, their fridge, all of it in like a room about this size. But we got all-nighters, and a buddy of mine came down. And he's like, "Hey man, my girl won't fuck," and I'm like, "Well, what do you want me to do about it?" And he's like, "Well, we'll go wake her up." So I tell my girl to go down and get her. Like, "Hey, go wake her ass up. You know, we paid for this. Dude wants to fuck."
That's a problem I didn't even
She
think
fell
about.
asleep?
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare her?
They're called buy me drinky girls, man. Like they want you to they want you to buy a drink and then buy them a drink at the same time. But like while you're drinking alcohol, like the bartender waters their shit down. Well, that girl kept drinking, got drunk, just passed out like she's a new girl or something. So, so I send mine down there, and like me and my buddy are sitting in my room. I'm kind of waiting. About a half hour goes by. I'm like, man, what are these bitches doing? So we go down there, and they're both passed out. So I was like, no, man, this ain't cool. So I'm trying to wake them up. She's like, no, she's too drunk. She's too drunk. She's sick. And I was like, oh, this fucking sucks. I want my money back. And they're like, no, you go sleep in the room. And I was like, well, fuck
Still
this.
fuck them.
Well, I went back. I went back into my girl's room, dude, and I started going through her shit. And I took her money and watch and stuff. I pissed in her water bottle and put it in the fridge, and like I told my dude, let's get everybody and let's fucking go. So we got everybody else out and we go. He's like, man, I didn't get laid. So behind Club Love was what they called Snake Alley, and it was just a series of alleys, man. And there's just prostitutes on each side and glass windows.
My.
You weren't supposed to go there because those girls weren't tested, but they look pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
So my dude, I tell him, like, he's like, man, it's like this girl comes up and she's like, what do you got? And I was like, well, I got a cell phone, a watch, and like $5 in Korean. She's like, okay, I'll take it. And I give it to her, and like my dude got laid, man. And it was that other hooker shit. So I was like,
Two people got fucked that day.
yeah.
That's
Take
awesome.
that, bitch.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Then we had to sneak back on base, and it was horrible, but it was the greatest night ever.
I'm with Josh though. I would have never went down to your room. You would have never known because
Yeah.
I'd have tried 3 or 4 times and then just been on top of her.
Yeah. I just slipped it
Like
right
a
in.
kid.
Nope, I paid money.
I'm just kidding. I don't advocate rape.
I wasn't trying to catch a case or
She
nothing.
would have woke up.
She would have loved
Doing
it.
life in the South Korean jail or something. I'm cool.
No. That would not be fun.
This is the worst customer service I've ever seen.
Yeah. That's awesome though.
yeah, Korea.
I'm going to Korea.
Should have went to military. We should have joined the military.
Could have done that for 4 years.
I couldn't have done that.
I could have.
I
You guys
couldn't.
talked me out of it, remember?
Yeah, that's true. We did. You're welcome.
Maybe if they had
thank you.
military at night. I'm not good in the morning. I'm really sucky in the morning.
I'd rather have them bust
Is
your
there a
ass through the
second
night.
shift
Yeah.
military I could apply for?
Is there like a pussy military where they just kind of be a pussy?
Yeah.
And walk around?
I think that's the Air Force.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, that's what you were
That's
going to
what I
go
was gonna do. I
into.
wanted to
You
be a
should have
pussy.
waited. It's the pussy.
Whoa.
Actually, my cousin
the Air Force
was in
would
the
be
Air
dropping
Force.
bombs on my house.
Yeah, he was in the Air Force, and he said it was pretty tough. There was some tough stuff there. I'm
Oh,
sure
it's all
I'm sure
tough.
their
You fucking
training is
kidding me?
hard as
Yeah,
anything.
it's all tough.
Yeah.
It's all tough.
Yeah.
No. Well, Adam did it, but pussies like us, we could not do that.
I don't think I would have survived. I would have got sent home for sure.
I sweat and I want to run away.
Because the first guy that comes up to me and starts yelling in my face, I just hit in the throat as hard as
I
I
don't
can.
think you want to hit one of these guys.
No, I know. I'd get my ass kicked. I would be all bloody and
I
bruised
would
in
love
a
to
jail
see
cell.
that, though.
But I would just be like, oh, yeah, I didn't make my bed.
That guy's not-
throat punch.
That guy's not yelling at you for no reason at all. He's yelling at you because he's
No, he's yelling at you for no reason at all.
no. He's superior. He's a superior man.
Did they yell a lot? Do they do that
Oh
yelling
yeah,
shit?
they scream at you.
God, I don't
Yeah.
think. I just don't know if I could do that.
It's all mental. You just gotta take it and do what they're telling you to do. And
When my boss
that's
at
it.
work in a fucking collection
Well, you're the
agency
same
yells at me,
guy.
I get mad. I can't
You're the
imagine.
same guy when they give you a mission. You're going to question them, and they don't want you there anyways.
That's true.
But that guy that's yelling at you has probably been through enough shit to where he kind of deserves to probably yell at everybody.
It's like simulation of what are you going to do under pressure, pretty much. Either you're going to break, like especially that's why they have boot camps. You know, they're going to see in the first 12 weeks what you're going to be able to take or what you can't take, and they're going to weed those people out real quick.
Gotcha. I would have been weeded out. They were like, get him out of
Who
here.
was that? That boxer Riddick Bowe, he couldn't take it. Like, he was only in a couple weeks, and he's like, fuck this.
Yeah, that was a big ass dude.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know how he would do all the running shit. Christ, this is a He was 300 pound heavyweight.
He's a big dude.
Hell yeah, it is. Put those glasses on for a second. Let everybody see what you look like. That's a bad motherfucker, ladies. Look at that camera over there. Straight at it. Look at it. Show them what you're about.
Bing, bing.
Right here. What's the price on you? I mean, if you were into prostitution, what would it cost to bang you?
Man, $7.
$7.
And a Subway token from New York because I like that shit.
I thought you were going to say like a coupon for Subway.
Coupon for Subway? Actually, that's better. I'm changing it. I want a coupon.
like a free 5-inch.
God, yeah.
And a Slim Jim.
It's only $5 footlongs. So it's in my pants.
$5 footlong. 5 foot?
He's
Or
got
no,
foot long.
yeah,
in
1
there.
foot.
No.
If it's $5 footlong,
Yeah.
that's 5 foot long.
$5 footlong. But yeah, that's probably about. I mean, I don't think anybody would pay people. I can't get somebody for free right now. I couldn't go to the bar right now and be like, "Hey, all this is on the table anytime you want it."
Well, I would like to thank you for coming down.
Oh, no problem. Thank
Again.
you for having me.
And Adam, thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's good shit.
It's good times.
Good TV vodcast.
Stay tuned for all new episodes of Ray McGuff.
Yeah, you got anything to plug, Ray McGuff?
That's it.
Ray McGuff. There's also a rapper that I'm going to be posting some of his stuff on Zombie Takeover's page.
Is he pretty good?
Yeah, his name's J-Rock.
Where does he record at?
in Columbus. I'm hoping to get